Alright, so this video is going to be in two folds. One is about this ambulance that went to do something illegal, and the other is about some drivers that are refusing to comply with the 15% reduction in transport fares. So let's go into the details. So this ambulance, the driver picked it and went somewhere that nobody knows, and went and loaded charcoal, oil, plantain, banana, soap, and all sort of nyama things, and we all know what an ambulance is supposed to do. This driver is fully aware what an ambulance is supposed to carry, and he picks it up and went somewhere to load it. Somebody went and stood and load this ambulance with all these nyama things to go and offload somewhere, and we are all in this country. When you see an ambulance in some traffic, the siren it is giving wow 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 wow, as if it is carrying somebody that is just left with 5 seconds to die if it doesn't reach the hospital. Not knowing these are the nyama things that these ambulance drivers go to carry, and they will be worrying people on the street. When they get to traffic, people are trying to branch into bushes for them to pass. Not knowing these are the kind of things they go to carry. Not knowing these are the kind of things that these ambulance drivers carry, and they will be worrying people on our roads. And I think that it's time that the police and some of the security agencies to start checking some of these ambulances. Anytime they are doing wow in town, they should open and check to make sure that they are carrying real patients. Because this driver, what he did, I don't know whether he's thinking right or not. Whoever packed these things in this ambulance for him to go anywhere he was going, those people all should be arrested.
Well, look at all those. So something will hit something and it will spoil. At the end of the day, government need to use extra money to fix it. Yes. And some of this, they can't even fix it here. You have to. It becomes condemned. It becomes yes. This is. I think there's another charcoal there. You see, you don't put these things in it. This is to save lives. Yeah, this thing is to save lives. Huh?
This is the other video where some drivers are refusing to comply with the 15% reduction in transport fare. If I'm not wrong, between January and May 2025, there have been 2 times reduction in fuel prices. These drivers have been enjoying these reductions. They are so happy, making extra profits. The government came out and said, help me reduce a little bit of the burden on the citizens. Reduce your transport fare. GPRTU came out with a directive and say all drivers reduce 15% of your transport fare. But because these drivers are very wicked, because these drivers are very selfish, they decided that they want to enjoy more profit. They will not reduce their prices. So the government released some soldiers and some other security agencies into the road, especially in Kumasi, to check if you ask any driver or if you ask the passengers in the car, have they reduced their transport fare? If they say they have not reduced, slap them, discipline them, let them reduce it. So that is what is happening in this video. So some of the drivers, when they just stop them, they ask the passengers, has he reduced the 15% transport? They say no, then they start beating and slapping. And I think this is the best way to deal with the situation. They should not allow these kind of drivers to be on our roads, just be doing anything that they want. Or better still, when they get any driver that does not want to reduce their transport fare by the 15%, the soldiers should enter into the car and let him go about 15 to 20 trips. He should just be sending people to their various destinations anyhow, without any of them paying any money. Next time when he goes back to that same station, he will make sure that he reduces the 15% transport fare. I don't know why you should be enjoying more and expect others to be suffering. Let us all share the enjoyment small. You want to chop it alone, with the reason that spare parts owners or spare parts dealers are not reducing their prices. Why should you also reduce your price? That is a selfish reason. So very soon, I'm hoping that the same method will be used on the market women. The market women should also be whipped. They should be well dealt with the same way, so that they can also start reducing the prices of goods, tomatoes, yam, any other thing in the market. The market women should also collect the same way that these drivers are collecting. be informed.